Okay guys, I've had people ask me what it looks like in my classroom, and so I'm going to make a very primitive video here to kind of explain to you my process I went through when choosing a blended learning style for my students. What I began with and what I started was the standard. And so I created this unit map, and this is the map that I would give all of my students. And on this map, it has the standard, it has a learning target, and the learning target is based off of the standard, but it's in student-friendly terms. Which path you will choose, video to peer tutoring, game, or website. These are the four that I chose. You need to make it your own and decide which you would choose. For your students, the peer tutoring, the game, and the website had to be cleared by me. Over here is the working tasks. The ones on the left where it says this column right here, the textbook, the Common Core, the frameworks task, those were all tasks that I chose that I knew would meet the standard. These students can work through those one at a time. As they finish, they highlight those, turn those in, and if they get 80% correct, they can move forward. If not, they remediate with me in a small group, or they try to do it by themselves or peer tutor, or however they choose to remediate that task. This section right here talks about project-based learning. If a student chooses to do project-based learning, they can choose any of the standards that are in this unit or even any other standards, but they must fill out one of these. And it's a project planner guide, and it basically walks them through the process. In other words, what standards are you going to address? How are you going to address it? What are your goals? Walk me through your project. At the end, both, whether they pick the task that I have chosen or the task that they have chosen, they must show mastery in their tasks. So here, their mastery is shown through quizzes, quick quizzes, however, maybe it's CFAs on Fridays, whatever it may be. But the project-based is shown through the actual project. So what I do here is if a student chooses to watch a video, I do have them housed on my website. And it's the www.myflippedclass.com, and what they would do is scroll over here to where it says homework assignments, and they find Unit 1 because Unit 1 is what it correlates with here. So they find Unit 1, they click on it, and this is where all the videos are housed by standard. So they know A50A1, these are the videos they can watch to help them with those tasks. After they complete the tasks, then I record all of their information on this page. And basically what I do is if they get 8 out of 10 on a task, then that's what I write down. If they make 7 out of 10, that's what I write down. And so I would fill it in completely, and it makes me more aware of where my students are and tracking my students. If I did not track my students, some students would get lazy. I wouldn't know if they completed certain tasks. So this is one of the most important pieces of the whole thing. Also, right here, if they choose the task that I have chosen, I've set it up in a box, and inside the box correlates with the things that are on the menu. So this would be Common Core, pages 23 and 24, and then it gives the standard and what unit it is. I have things like the frameworks tasks already labeled and put in here. Everything is in order. They just come here and get what they need. At that point, some of the things that are in this column are also digital. So I created a kind of a drop box, so to speak, for my students, and it really does not go anywhere other than the fact that they can pick and choose their things. So they pick their unit, and then these correlate with whatever is on their menu. So some of my things are digital, some of my things are in the actual box, and some of the things are on the computer. There is a last piece that I particularly find very, very important if you're going to do anything related to blended learning, and that is creating goals for your students, or allowing your students to create the goals is a better way to say it. But I created this goal sheet in which they fill out as to what learning target they're on and where they want to be at a specific time. So it looks similar to this. And it says I'm currently on learning target blank. My personal goal is to be on learning target blank by a specific time. If they do not reach that goal, then they give me a process by which they will complete that goal. So I hope this helps, guys, and if it doesn't, or if you have any further questions, you can always email me, www.myflippedclass.com. My email address is linked there. Thanks for watching.